lifetime in repeat.
Top 20 Best Sad Anime That Will Make You Cry. What makes a sad anime series so sad? Everyone bears pain in their heart. Rosa Scarlet from Fairy Tail. Anime is sophisticated entertainment, with elaborate stories, amazing settings, and a wide variety of interesting characters. Sounds pretty intense, doesn't it? It is no surprise that there are several anime series that are notorious tearjerkers. So, what makes these tearjerker anime so sad? Story, setting and characters combine to create an anime tearjerker. What if you have a story with a sad premise, or a dreary setting? You are destined to curl up into a sobbing ball of mush. What about the characters? If a character has a particularly sad backstory, and he spends the entire anime trying to fix his broken past, you are in for an incredibly whiny character, or one hell of a sentimental sob fest. Maybe they are haunted by a moral dilemma. Think about Ken Kanki from Tokyo Ghoul. What if something random happens to a character? Kanki doesn't deserve his fate, but it changes the course of his life forever. An anime might not be sad overall, but we can't help but cry over the character's misfortunes. Relationships can also make an anime sad. No anime fan could forget how they laughed, smiled, and cried when they watched the growing relationship between Nagisa Furukawa and Tomoyo Okazaki from Clannad, and Clannad, After Story. The death of your favorite character is also sure to start the waterworks. We have all been hit by the feelings train as anime fans. It's frustrating, infuriating, tragic, sad, and heartbreaking, all at the same time. Now that we know what makes an anime series sad, let's explore why fans and critics praise the following 20 popular anime series as both heartwarming and heartbreaking. All ranking information was taken on the date of publication. Clannad, After Story. What better way to start our list of sad anime than with the two of the most notorious tearjerkers of all, Clannad and its highly praised sequel Clannad, After Story. Clannad is a raw, emotionally engaging anime. It starts out typically, with a depressed guy who attends a new high school and finds himself in a harem situation. This show truly shines through its characters. They all have sad, realistic and sympathetic backstories. They begin to form strong relationships which help them all to mend. However, and this is where Clannad is unique, the characters move on. They are thrown apart by life. Clannad, but mainly, Clannad, After Story explores the ups and downs of characters' lives after high school. In particular though, the growing relationship between two very special characters really makes our hearts melt. Ever watched Angel Beats? The story focuses around a group of teenagers, of course, but the setting is truly unique. The high school serves as a place for souls of people who have passed, but cannot give up lingering attachments to life and loved ones. In other words, they cannot rest in peace, they have to learn to let go. Already sounds sad, doesn't it? As if the setting wasn't enough, the characters' constant grief and pain make the show almost unbearable to watch. The characters' sad situations and unlikely friendships will definitely bring out those tears. Shigatsu wa Kimi no Yuso, Your Lie in April. The anime, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Yuso, Your Lie in April, explores life, the importance of love and friendship, and the joy of music. Hiromakasai is a young piano prodigy. His mother's death causes intense psychological trauma that prevents him from playing the piano, or from hearing music the same way. An encounter with the talented violinist, Masaru Kori, begins to slowly set him back on the path to music. This one has heartbreaking illness, beautiful character relationships, and music. This series was a wake-up call from the anime industry saying I'm still here, and I'm still a beautiful thing. Misha Ujo Madoka Magica, Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Misha Ujo Madoka Magica, Puella Magi Madoka Magica, is hard to explain and it is not your typical magical girl anime series. It is dark as hell. With its broken characters and a setting beyond depressing, this is a spectacular series. If you're expecting a happy-go-lucky magical girl series, you will not find it here. Watch Madoka Magica fully prepared for the dark and sad setting. Ano hi mita hana no nami wo bakataki wa madashira anai, ano hana, the flower we saw that day. Ano hana, the flower we saw that day, features broken characters whose past mistakes create an unbearable burden. The story centers around a group of friends in their teenage years. A tragic accident separates them. They spend their days trying to shake off individual guilt. The characters' intense emotions tug the core of your heart and don't let go till the very end. After you watch this anime, just hearing the ending song will bring you to tears. Tokyo Magnitude 80 centers around a rare anime topic, the pain and destruction of natural disaster. The story explores the aftermath of an 80 earthquake and how it would affect innocent individuals. This is a depressing portrayal of real-life tragedies, a heartbreaking story about the pain and grief caused by a force entirely outside the character's control. Byasoku 5 cm, 5 cm per second. 5 cm per second, Byasoku 5 cm, is about two close friends torn apart by life. It is difficult to stay in touch, despite their efforts. Eventually, they almost completely stop talking. Over time, their cherished memories come back. Both pray for a chance to see each other again. This story is sad because it is so common. Viewers relate to losing contact with a close friend. We can't help but pray for the two to reunite. The story is universal and sentimental. Let the tears flow. Gate. Gate is a popular suspense anime. The blossoming relationships between intensely desperate characters as they surpass overwhelming obstacles can be too much to handle. Similar to The Future Diary, it isn't really classified as a sad anime, but its characters and their situations have the power to bring us to tears. Hotaru no Haka, Grave of the Fireflies. Hotaru no Haka, Grave of the Fireflies, was directed by the brilliant Isao Ohana. It focuses on two siblings in the aftermath of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki tragic bombings. This film is sure to bring tears to the eyes of any human being with even half a heart. The setting in a post-nuclear world, the characters and their unimaginable situation brings out the waterworks during this film. Bokuman, Muto no Jayakushu, Bokuman, the first movie. This movie is probably nostalgic for many viewers. Featuring the first anime appearance of Muto, it tells the story of how he invites a group of Pokemon trainers including Ash to an uninhabited island to allegedly do battle with him. What follows are some of the most touching scenes between Pokemon and trainer you see anywhere in the series. I'm crying a little just thinking about it. This anime about the adventures of an exorcist nun and her benevolent demon sidekick seems innocuous at first, but this show is about so much more than just cool supernatural combat. Everything from the characters' goals and motivations to their bonds with each other will bring tears to your eyes. Koneru Baku, Now and Then, Here and Now. This anime is a little older, but it'll still have you crying. Koneru Baku is about a young boy who is transported to a different world or time period. Shu's new world is a dystopia, where water is scarce, and females are captured for breeding. Sound familiar, Mad Max fans? The similarities don't just end there, however. Koneru Baku also covers the same themes of morality, war, and slavery. It'll make you think and give you the sniffles at the same time. Basically the superior anime equivalent of Adam Sandler's 50 First Dates. One weak friend shows the difficulties of making friends, or falling in love, when your memory doesn't last long enough to make lasting bonds. Katara's amnesia affects not only her, but her well-meaning classmates as well. People who had a hard time fitting in school will find this sad, yet hopeful anime especially relevant. Full Moon Wosei Goshit, Searching for the Full Moon. All 12-year-old Mitsuki wants to do is become a singer so she can see her one true love again, but she only has 1 year left to live. With the help of Takuto and Mariko, two messengers of death, she tries to make the most of her time on Earth. Although this is a shoujo anime, its themes about first love, dreams, and mortality at such a young age are sure to touch anyone's heart. Hibane Renmai, Charcoal Feather Federation. The girls in Hibane Renmai resemble angels, but it's unclear what they really are. All we know is that one day, cocoons appear in the old home, and sooner or later a child or young adult pops out of it. Raka is the newest addition to the gray-winged family, and through her eyes you see what it's like to be one of the gray-winged living on the outskirts of a human village. Like other shows in this list, Hibane Renmai covers mortality, guilt, and the journey of moving on from past traumas. While this is an action anime, there is no doubt it's also one of the saddest shows of all time. The Elric siblings live with one goal in life, to fix what the grave mistake they committed as children when they forgot about the ultimate rule of alchemy: you must sacrifice something of equal value in order to get what you want. Love for family, friends, humanity, and even true romance make an appearance in this show. Ukamiko Tomo no Aim to Yuki, Wolf Children. By the director of The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Ukamiko Tomo no Aim to Yuki starts off adorable, but really punches you in the gut with its feels. A human girl falls in love with a werewolf, and has 2 kids. Unfortunately, she ends up having to raise her children alone. Those with single parents or are single parents themselves will understand Hannah's plight, even if Hannah's troubles are part canine. Aside from showing how deep a mother's love can go, this tearjerker is an emotional coming-of-age film, showing how the 2 half-wolf children change as they mature. Yes, this anime is full of cute girls, but it's surprisingly sad. I mean, said cute girls are Gifshia robots, and they only have lifespans of a few short years. Mortality and what it means to be human are themes of this show. The main character Tsubasa Mizugaki is human, and he works in what is basically a retirement facility for rundown geisha. He doesn't think he'll get too attached, because after all, they're robots without feelings of their own, right? The surface, Nana is a charming, funny show about two girls who are complete opposites, and rock music. And it is about these things, to some extent. However, it soon becomes apparent that this show digs much deeper than exploring the powerful friendship the two Nanas share, and having an awesome soundtrack. Humans are imperfect, and everyone carries luggage of their own, and that's what Nana highlights. Laugh, cry, and maybe even clench your fists in frustration. Nana is a must-watch not just for music fans or shoujo lovers, but for anyone who loves great character writing. Bright half and a dark half. Just like me. Ga Sayuno from Ryaniki. Different anime make different people cry. Anime has a habit of running us over with the feelings train. An anime that is not classified as sad can still make us cry like babies. Look at Attack on Titan. It has scenes that will make us cry. And the conclusion of our favorite series could make us cry. Watching these shows will definitely further your anime knowledge and teach you a thing or two about the ups and downs of life in general. So grab your tissues, sweatpants, chocolate, ice cream and crying pillows, and prepare to cry like a 3-year-old with these amazing series. Need a pick-me-up after crying so much? Check out these anime to make you happy.
A lifetime in repeat.